1,000-metre dash then for race number 2. It's in Class 4 company. Headed by California Aspires, run up course and distance behind Silver Spun last season. Ocean Roar, barrier 11 for him, he likes to roll. Holy Money and Horse Prosperous, both debut. Noble Du Bois, Elegance Promise, Don't Miss and Peace Combination all round behind Speedy King. Everstrong and Paddington are still maidens after 5 and 7 starts respectively. And Alexi Bedell gets the leg up on Sparkling Talent.
Another interesting speed map, this, because in the old days, Ocean Roar was an absolute moral to lead them wherever he was drawn, but he's not quite showing the same early pace that he has done. And Luna Zephyr's a pretty quick type as well, so those two will be battling it out for the early speed. Everstrong went off like a scalded cat last time as well, albeit over a different trip. We'll see how he gets on here at the 1,000, but it's an interesting speed map.
Horse Prosperous is one of the first starters, so I thought he was worth showing here. He's 1,079 pounds, cross noseband, and the hood goes on for his debut run. He's had 3 trials, and Ricky Yu trains him. He's going nicely enough. Don't Miss. I like this piece here with Super Fun. He's just took off. He's had 2 decent gallops recently, Don't Miss. I did make him a long shot last time, and he ran okay. I wouldn't be surprised if he ran pretty well here as well. So there wasn't too much to show, but I thought it was a nice piece from the 8.
All right, he goes into the notebook there. We'll start off with the handful that ran behind Speedy King. Speedy King, who won on debut, might be okay. Don't Miss included in this, but Peace Combination fares best. Yeah,
this is the one I was talking about with Don't Miss. He did, I thought, finished off the race nicely enough. Peace Combination fares the best in this race, but the problem with Peace Combination now, I think he's drawn 9. He drew inside and had a really soft run, so he's just going to find a little bit harder, I think, from barrier number 9.
He's hitting the line quite well, though, Peace Combination. He hasn't always done that, so I've got him in the numbers, but I take what Paul says about gate 9. It's not ideal.
All right, Noble Du Bois filled the runner-up spot as well. This is actually 2 starts back for him. Behind Junzi. Yeah,
this was a good effort. Only beaten a length and a quarter in the end. He's managed to pass quite a few in the latter stages as well, but he didn't really follow that up last time. He did have gate 10 on that occasion, but still, it was a slightly disappointing effort in his effort to try and back it up. So I think he's got a reasonable chance from gate 3. 1 or 2 others I prefer.
Yeah, and the other one that Luna Zephyr drew wide. He's drawn wide his last couple of starts, so he shouldn't have to work as hard. They worked pretty hard in that race early.
Yeah, he's got barrier 8 this time round, so slight advantage there. 2 debutants in the field, though. One of them, Holy Money, for the in-form team of Tony Millard and Chad Schofield.
Chad, Holy Money's having his first start in Hong Kong on Wednesday night. You've had a bit to do with him. What do you make of his chances?
I think he'll run well. He's sort of come a long way really quickly. Each trial he's had, he's improved significantly into the next. And his latest trial was very good. He showed good speed, and he was strong all the way to the line. And I think the horse that ran past him looks quite promising. So he's definitely got enough speed for the 1,000. Although there are some speedsters in there, and let's hope we can get a nice run from that gate and he can be strong to the line.
How do you think he'll handle a track like Happy Valley? He's never been there before.
Yeah, it is a question mark, and his trials have been up the straight too, but he's a sensible horse. He's professional and he's well educated, so I can't see it being too much of a problem.
It was a good weekend for you and Tony Millard teaming up. Of course, Nasser and the ladies' purse. You've had a bit of time to reflect. That was a terrific win. Yeah,
it sure was. He really quickened with me well. Sprinted like a good horse, albeit he had a lightweight in his back, but only good horses can quicken like that, and a track record to boot, so very promising.
Certainly is. We'll concentrate, though, on Holy Money. Never been to Happy Valley, barrier 10.
Yeah, it's a couple of question marks here. He looks like he's got a bit of ability. This is not the strongest race in the world. He's 1,100 pounds. He's had 2 trials. And I did like that trial. The horse that did win that trial, as Chad mentioned, is a horse called 8080, and he looks like he's going to be quite promising. He looks quite forward for a Tony Millard horse. I'm going to sneak him in the numbers at a big price. I think he can run okay.
Yep, not without a chance. He hasn't gone in for me, but I think he's definitely one to look with the future in mind.
All right, the second of the debutants is Horse Prosperous. This is for Ricky Yu and Caris Teeton. 3 trials for him coming in.
Yeah, 3 trials, all down the straight here, 1,000 metres. So he's got to go round a bend again. There's another one for the first time. 1,079, hood on, cross noseband. So another first starter, which he's drawn slightly better in barrier number 6. And if you're Ricky Yu's youngsters, they can win fresh up.
Yeah, he's good at getting them early as far as these situations are concerned, Ricky Yu, but I just think this fella's bred to be a little bit better over further, so probably best just to keep an eye on him with a future date in mind.
Yeah, by Tavistock, it's going to be hard, 1,000 metres.
All right, hood on, blink, crossover noseband on as well. Who's on top for you in the second pool?
Well, I'm going to stick with my Don't Miss. I think Don't Miss can run a really good race once again, and I think it could be quite hard to beat in this. I don't think it's the strongest race in the world. There's a few with convictions in this, so I'm going to put Holy Money in for second. He's a $22 chance, so we'll put him in for second. He hasn't been there, so you've got a Happy Valley, so that's always a little question mark. The 10, Ever Strong, he's back to 1,000, but I think he sort of took off last time, and with this 1,000 metres, he'll get his chance to settle. And Luna Zephyr with the lower weight will give him a chance to, with the sort of slightly better barrier draw, will give him a chance to stick on a bit better. So I went 8, 3, 10, 5, but I'll be going each way on the Quinella 3 and 8, and the each way on the 3 at a big price. So each way 3 and the Quinella 3 and 8.
Yeah, I think there's some value to be had in this race. I'm going to go with Ever Strong on top. Gate 7's not absolutely ideal, but he should, showing that gate speed from last time, be able to get himself into a pretty good position early here, probably just off the back of the speed. I think he's decent value, $13 at the moment, $4.10 on a place line. Piece Combination's a difficult horse to catch right, and I'm really looking forward to him, hopefully dropping in grade in the not-too-distant future. But he ran very well last time out, and I think he's got to be considered. Don't Miss gets a good draw now, doesn't he, Gate 1? Whether he's got the early speed to really take advantage of that, only time will tell. Nelligan's Promise for the man who can do no wrong, Frankie Law. He definitely improved last time. He goes in there too. But I think 10 and 9, 9 and 10, QQP is a good way to go there in race 2.
All right, interesting. The horse Prosperous has actually got a bit of support. 9-10 at the moment in the early markets.